Expectations versus reality. One of my favourite films of all time has to be 500 Days of Summer, even if it does leave me feeling a little bit depressed each time I watch it. I mean, what's not to like about it? It's got Zooey Deschanel, a crazy dance piece, Zooey Deschanel, and of course this really well pieced together expectations versus reality scene, which, as you might tell by the title of this video, is our subject today. I often overanalyze things, so much so that on occasion I'll go into a situation having already considered the best possible outcome and the worst possible outcome. Now, does it mean I'm gonna get the best possible outcome? Because I'm backing the best outcome always. I want the best thing for me. No, unfortunately it doesn't. Does it mean anyone gets the best outcome when they consider a good outcome and a bad outcome? No! Unless you're really, really lucky, in which case I hate you. No, seriously, I don't like you. Please just go away, find a hole, crawl into it, maybe walk into some traffic and just see how lucky you are then. Yeah. Now I could bore you with various stories of the women that have crushed me, the various accidental injuries I've inflicted on myself, and the non-pregnant women I've offended, but I figured this all has no weight in comparison with the stories that are The Sandwich, the movie, and The Gift. I was waiting for a friend in town the other week when I found myself getting a little peckish, so I went into a nearby Sainsbury's and thought, hey, I'll just get a sandwich, and I was greeted by this rather appealing looking prawn sandwich. Yeah, I like prawn sandwiches, deal with it. But then my eye caught this other prawn sandwich, a gourmet prawn sandwich, and my mind immediately jumped to thinking of the expectations of me eating this gourmet taste the difference prawn sandwich. So I bought this prawn sandwich thinking it was going to be amazing, it was going to make my day tenfold better. I'm never having a prawn sandwich again in my life. I think that the idea of expectations versus reality can be applied perfectly to new movie releases, as people often go and see films thinking, yeah, it's going to be amazing, the previous version of this film was great, high hopes and their expectations are building, and then they see the film and it's either a booming success like the Batman series or it just crumbles and it's horrible. Now I'd like to think that back in the day when Star Wars first came out this was also the case. People went to the cinema, they saw 4, they loved 4, they had high expectations for episodes 5 and 6, so they went and saw them and like, yeah, that was amazing! At least I'm guessing that was the case. I wasn't actually existing back then on account of not being alive then, but I'm imagining that people went to the cinema, enjoyed it, and then formed the religion that is Jedi. Because that's how history works. But then you apply the same model and you apply to episodes 1 to 3 being released when I was alive. And you have all these Jedi fans going in with high expectations based on the previous films, and then suddenly, right, they're smashing stuff up, they're looting with lightsabers, they're pulling the hair out of their Chewbacca masks, they're just shooting these fake laser guns, they're raging, they burn down cinemas, and they create a storm. Probably didn't happen, I'm pretty sure it didn't happen, but you know, examples. This last situation is one that I'd imagine a lot of people can relate to at some point in their lives. It's Christmas, it's your birthday, it's graduation, it's basically gift giving time. You're getting gifts today. So someone comes up and produces this rather nice shaped gift that gets your mind buzzing, thinking of all these cool things it could be, all the things you've asked for, all the things you're expecting, all the things you're basically assuming someone is about to give you as a gift. So you're handed this gift and you start opening it, and the buzzing goes through your head like as you're filled with joy until you open it, and it's an industrial sized box of socks. Or it could be chocolate or pajamas, an out-of-date film, a colouring book because your mum has a hilarious sense of humour and thinks giving you all your presents later and instead that year. My life. I find it amazing how the whole pre-assessing a situation, assuming the good and the bad, can leave someone feeling really good about a day or really bad about a day, and they'll go a whole day feeling really worried that something's going to go wrong, and then suddenly it's fine. It's all been good and they feel silly for feeling so bad about it all day long. I mean, we've all been in that situation at least once, guaranteed, unless you're some really lucky person who hasn't experienced bad things, in which case I told you to go away at the beginning of this video. Why are you still here? I'm keen to hear your stories of expectations versus reality and how they've gone good or bad for you in the comments below. Also throw a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. It's like a claw game, but you don't get a prize, you get my face. And you also get like the occasional unlisted video for the people that stick around this long.